Okay, hopefully y'all can see me now and everything is fixed. My apologies, Bucks Nation. We had some technical difficulties. The internet was hating on us, just like the NBA is hating on us for this win streak. So let's try this again. If you haven't already, hit the like button. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic. Hey, Milwaukee Bucks trades, rumors, and news live edition. We're here to talk about yet another victory. Fiserv Forum was on fire today. We had to get our lick back. Shout out to the Bucks. Another solid wire to wire win for the Milwaukee Bucks against the Charlotte Hornets. We had to withstand 50 points from LaMelo and 30 plus from Brandon Miller. Hey, I know we're headed in the right direction and we're winning games, but Charlotte, that 1-2 punch is a problem. Brandon Miller is everything they said he was supposed to be in the draft. Same with LaMelo. They got two savages over there. But we got a whole bunch of savages on our team too. And that's why we won. I want to give special shout out to Dame and Giannis. They were hooping today. That our stars carried us today, along with Brook and some of the others kicked in timely shots. I want to give Gary Trent Jr. is officially, hey, we welcome you with open arms, bro. You have been hooping. How many straight double figure games is that for Gary Trent Jr.? He had some timely 3-point shots. Him and AJ Green hit some very important 3-point shots throughout this game to either maintain momentum or swing momentum. I really want to give them credit on that. I want to give AJ Green a lot of credit for fighting on defense and not stealing on one of them refs for calling all them nonsense calls. The officiating against the Bucks is just atrocious. I mean, it's really hard to watch NBA basketball when it looks like one team is always getting the short end of the stick. And it seems like it's always the Bucks. Yeah, Dame shot 11 free throws. He should have shot 17. He was getting hacked crazy. Same with Giannis. I want to commend Giannis on his improved mid-range. That mid-range is looking lethal right now. Giannis hitting 70% of his free throws. That's all we can ask from Giannis. That's all we can ask. 70%, that's a win. Dame played efficient today for the most part. He was frustrated by the officials, but I thought he played solid. Andre Jackson Jr., I thought early on was giving a lot of problems to Melo defensively, but due to his lack of offense, he got benched in favor of AJ Green and players like Taurean Prince. Shout out to Taurean Prince as well. He's been playing solid. I want to commend Brook on his effort defensively and offensively. He looked like he got a little bit more pep in his step. I'm liking the effort. Again, I know that he is older. He has limited athleticism at this stage in his career, but he's been playing very, very, very well as far as for what he can do at this age. He's trying. That's all we were asking for you, Brook, is trying. And instead of tapping rebounds, I saw you grab a couple. So salute to Brook. But the refs are the reason that they were in this game. It was completely officiating. The officiating was just, it was really, really bad. It's getting out of hand. If the NBA doesn't like the Bucks, just say you don't like the Bucks and be done with it. Hey, we don't like y'all. We don't want y'all winning. So at least the fan base can cope with all the poor officiating against the Bucks. If y'all don't like us, just say it so that way we can at least process what's going on, because this is reaching fiasco status. Like, we don't get any calls. We don't get any calls unless it's blatant. It's crazy. LaMelo got so many touch fouls. It's just so frustrating to watch NBA basketball sometimes. And then like the theatrics, all of the back arching and all. I'm not on that type of time. I want to see men play like men. I watched basketball in the 80s and 90s, so my viewpoint is going to be different. Whereas physical play, where you weren't seeing people, he touched me, I should be getting a foul, where people were really getting fouled. So it's very hard for me to process what's going on in today's milder NBA. And yeah, I'm just gonna say mild. I was gonna say something real reckless, but let me chill out. But nonetheless, great win by the Bucks. Hey, Pass, appreciate you tapping back in. Bleach Report boss. Let me just get to these numbers real quick. I'm gonna tap y'all in since we running this back due to the technical difficulty. Just give me a second, gentlemen. Bucks win 125-119. Bucks shot another great shooting night, 48% from the field. We shot 48% from three, 80% from the line. You would think with these numbers that we should have won more easy, but it just wasn't like that. Just wasn't like that. Turnovers, offensive rebounds, things like that, and just low IQ basketball plays kept them in and along with the rest, but we were able to be resilient and get the win. And we really should have shot way more free throws than this. Way more free throws. We did out rebound them. They obviously they're gonna get more offensive rebounds than us. Usually every team does. We only had 20 assists tonight, which is low. I felt like the Stars were doing the majority of the heavy lifting. They weren't really facilitating as much. I love to see assists around 30 versus 20. That lets me know that there's really good ball movement. 11 points off turnovers for us, 13 for them. I'm okay with that. Fast break points. We did not play with pace today. As you can tell by the fast break points, only getting 10. They got 18 points in the paint, relatively equal. So were fouls, but it should have been way more fouls on Charlotte. Then let's get into these core numbers. I'm trying to speed through this because I know it's getting late and I want everybody to be able to tap in and all that. So just give me a second. Grant Williams got hurt late in the fourth after he flopped. So I'm glad you got hurt, Mark. Don't quit acting. Be a man out there. That wouldn't have happened to you. Shout out to Grant Williams. Brandon Miller with a big game, 43 minutes, 11 of 23 at 32. LaMelo shot 38 shots. 38 is wild. 17 of 38, 6 of 17, 10 of 13 from the free throw line. He probably should have shot 3 free throws, 5 rebounds, 10 assists, 4 turnovers, 50 ball. There's nothing else to talk about. The big hitters for Charlotte were obviously Miller and Ball. No one else really did anything. Green, nobody else to talk about. Bucks, Torian Prince, another solid effort. 8 points. Giannis, a.k.a. Groundhog Day, doing what he do. 30, 30, and 10. 30, 10, and 5 all day. Giannis, 32 points, 11 rebounds, 6 assists, no steals, 2 blocks, 4 turnovers. And those 2 blocks were at important parts in the game. So shout out to his defensive effort, 32 points. Brook Lopez, another solid effort, 38 minutes, 4 of 9, 3 of 7, 2 of 2, 8 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 big blocks. He had some very crucial blocks. Brook Lopez. Shout out to Brook and 4 personal fouls. Dame played well in the first half and kept them in the second half. 9 of 21, 3 of 9 from 3, 10 of 11 from the free throw line. He should have shot way more free throws, 4 rebounds, 1 steal, 4 assists, and only 1 turnover. So shout out to Dame for only 1 turnover. Andre Jackson Jr. didn't get a lot of playing time in the second half due to his lack of offense, but he did have 6 rebounds, 4 assists, 5 points, and he gave LaMelo a lot of problems defensively. Bobby Portis with his best defensive effort of the season, maybe of his past 3 seasons. 27 minutes, 5 of 13, 1 of 3, 7 rebounds, 2 big assists for Bobby, 3 blocks. Like I said, Bobby's best defensive performance. And a person I like to highlight and give the MVP ball today to, Gary Trent Jr., 29 minutes, 6 of 8, 4 of 5 from the 3-point line, 3 rebounds, 2 assists, 2 turnovers, 16 points. AJ Green, 9 points. The 25 points between AJ Green and Gary Trent Jr. were huge because when they scored, it was timely. It was in points of the game to either swing momentum or keep momentum in our favor. And I've said in the past, AJ Green is really starting to grow on me. He's starting to become a dog on defense. Even though the rest were calling ticky-tack fouls on him, he kept his head in this game and was still able to hit some clutch threes. So shout out to him, and just shout out to another win for the Bucks. We're really cooking with some gas now. We're headed in the right direction. This game was closer than it needed to be for a combination of things. Some low IQ basketball plays, but a lot of the officiating. The officiating is really getting out of hand. There needs to be something done. I mean, fans are livid. I'm just praying that nobody just runs on the floor and slides one of these refs in the jaw because it's getting to that point. Like I'm telling y'all, in the arena, people are livid at these officials. Like it's getting out of hand. Somebody needs to step in and say something or explain something to Bucks Nation or why this is happening for real, for real. Like this is crazy. And my bad, y'all, because we speeding through this real quick. Salute to friends and family. Salute to Bucks Nation. Let me just shout out the people in the chat real quick, gentlemen. Then I'm gonna tap y'all in and we gonna get into it. Oliver Story, appreciate you tapping back in. Bleacher Report Boss, appreciate you. Pass, appreciate you. Midnight Newton, you on the road, bro? What's going on, bro? 2,000 a week Uber, my boy. Midnight Newton, salute. Tony Tone in the building. Highest human act is to inspire. I like that name. Salute. Malloy, what's good? Greg Delaney back in the building. What's good? Kerry, what's good? Brandon King Carter in the building. Appreciate you. Romero back in the building. Mr. 414 in the building. Jeff Riley in the building. Shout out to the OC. Monalando, what's good? Two Red Violin. Joel Marquez, what's good? David Jonas. Hey, I ain't seen you in a minute. Salute to my boy David Jonas. LG, what's good, bro? Derek Stevenson back in the building. Robbie H in the building. RJ back tapping back in from the UK. Appreciate you. Nikos, what's good? Ryan Love in the building. Robbie H, how you feeling, bro? Luke Lipinski in the building. Maria, what's good? Appreciate you. The childish one. Daniel Joseph in the building. State of Mind in the building. Dre West is tapped and locked in. What's good, Dre West? Max Yeager in the building. Chris B tapping in from Ohio. KJ, what's good? Appreciate y'all tapping in. My boy Scales is back in the building. We had some technical difficulties, but we back. Let's go. Another Bucks win. The refs can't hold us back. The opponents can't hold us back. Who's next? Let's tap in friends and family here. We got Pass in the building. Bleacher Report boss entering the building. What's good, Jeff? Salute. Let's get into it. I apologize again, friends and family, but we back. They can't stop us. Let's go. If y'all don't know, in the bottom left is your first time watching. That's the homie Pass, straight out of New Jersey. Bottom right, we got the VP, a.k.a. the Bleacher Report boss, straight out of Wisconsin. Let's go. We're going to start with Pass first. Then we're going to go to the VP. Go ahead, Pass.
Okay. I'm going to start with that ref thing you're talking about. Because literally today, Fred VanVleet just slapped the ref.
Hey, I saw that. Bro,
What?
referee, he called him,
It's a very light slap. But I don't blame him.
The officiating is getting crazy.
It's not just us. Every single team is having these problems with these refs.
Salute William Johnson and Mr.
They've
Cool.
been, I don't know why they think they are the ones who are dictating the game. These players dictate the game. Stop overcorrecting. Stop calling fouls that don't exist.
Right, and then they try to do a makeup call, and that makes then it compounds the issue. You get what I'm saying?
Yep. Or they'll send a report of like, oh yeah, we made a mistake. Okay, the game already finished. You can't change it.
Right.
All right, so that's out of the way. Gary Trent's 3-point shooting has been going up.
Right.
He's pretty much almost right there next to his career stats now. So his career is 42%. This year right now so far, because he's had a slump, it's at 37% right now.
I'm still okay with that.
Yeah, actually 37.9. So essentially 38%. It's gonna go up and more because he looks like he's got his shooting back.
Right, agreed.
It'll probably end up around 45.
I could see that. I could see that.
So there's that. Bobby was actually not terrible today.
Correct.
Especially on the defense.
Defensive. You're right. My boy Pat's on safe.
I don't expect this to happen again, because I think it's just a birthday wish from my mom, because she wished for him to play defense today.
That is hilarious, Pat. That is hilarious, bro.
But they said Doc was getting on him about that, though. They said Doc was getting on.
Good. He should be, because he's by far one of the worst defenders I've ever seen.
Right.
For his size, you should not be this bad a defender. If you are 5, Dame is a better defender than you right now. That's not a good thing.
That's crazy. Hey, let's talk about AJ Green defensively. I thought he was playing well, but the refs were taking him out of the game.
That last foul was pissing me off so much.
In the neck, and they called it so. It wasn't marginal. What are you looking at? Like, he's getting elbow pushed from the back from Melo, and then he got elbowed in the face. What are you not calling that for? Like, everybody, like Stevie Wonder could see that was in the. I'm sorry. That's me think. Like, what are these refs looking at? Like, we're just looking at you like, you really gonna call that right now?
Yeah.
We at home. It's like, bro, we at home. They're calling these games like this. We just look at
We're at home is the same as a road game.
It's honestly worse at home than at road.
Right.
Man,
I thought we started off well defensively in the first quarter, then it just kind of went downhill after that. I felt like we were playing well on rotations early in the game, and then it felt like we just kind of lost our way as the time went on. That's how
There's
Melo got it cooking, because I
there's
felt
two
he got a
yeah.
lot of open looks.
There's two
yeah,
reasons for that.
Yeah, hold on one sec, Bleacher. I got you next. Go ahead, pass.
Two simple reasons for that. One, Ajax did not play at all in the second half for one thing. So that makes a huge difference on Melo. Second thing is, look, this is a back-to-back. This is an old team. They're still going to struggle offensively sooner or later. Because that was the problem, especially in the beginning half. Like, we were doing well defensively. It was just
Right.
offense. We're not looking as
This
well as
game was sloppy though on both ends in the first half. This was a really sloppy game initially.
Well, yeah. Again, half and half.
Right.
It's back to back. So the next 2 games you have big rest days. Your next game's not until Tuesday. Then after that, it's till the 30th. So you got a
Right.
lot of break.
next week Saturday. That's like a week. It looks like they need to play Tuesday. They don't play in the week.
But that's good though, because some of these players need to rest. And I saw like Dame tweak this as like ankle or something or knee a little bit in this game. I saw him kind of grabbing. So maybe this time off, just let people heal with the nicks and bruises. And obviously, we see with Gary Trent that arm injury clearly was affecting him more than he was stating, because he looks like
back.
that back, because he looks like a completely different player right now, completely different player.
I don't know. Hopefully that doesn't affect Rollins either, because I know he also has injured. He wasn't on the injury report, so that means he's probably gonna play soon.
Well, with his time off, maybe he'll play in the next game. What is it, Tuesday?
Tuesday, yeah.
He was in uniform. He was in there to play, but he was on the bench.
No, it's better that they didn't play him today. I wouldn't risk him getting injured right now.
Re-injuring that, right.
It's too early. Give him a little bit more break. I would, if I'm playing it safe, I would play him against the Wizards. But if you really need to, play him again against the Heat, because that's an in-season game and it matters way more.
Agreed.
So that's one thing there. But other than that,
and the reason I really want him back, DeLon Wright is almost useless.
Yeah,
I'm
that's
sorry,
the biggest reason.
DeLon Wright, damn, you're not even mid, bro. You Reggie, bro. Like, damn, man.
He's been good at some points of games, and then other games he's just been terrible.
Terrible.
You don't even notice him on the court. At first, when I saw him, like, who is that on our team? And then I was like, oh wait, that's Alon. Forget he exists. I forget he exists on this team sometimes.
Yeah, he just pop out.
This is it might be his haircut. He needs a better haircut.
Hilarious. Everybody got dreads now, man.
They all got the same haircut. It's either dress or a fade.
Yeah, half the NBA got. That's all. These are the cats is all.
Or they bald. One of the three.
Right. One of the two. And we're still thinking Chris Middleton next week. Is that what y'all was saying?
I've heard that for multiple reports. I don't know how true this is, because this is from Nathan was saying something about like there's a bunch of Bucks fans who got in touch with Horst, and Horst is saying, yeah, he's probably going to be here in like 6 days, which sounds to me like about the Wizards game.
Right. Okay.
I'll see when I see it, because Horst probably just lying, but we'll see.
Hey, Pass don't trust anybody.
You cannot trust these front office with this man. Especially with Middleton's injury, I'm not trusting anything until I see him play. I don't want to hear anything else until I see on their injury report Middleton is probable or questionable. When I see questionable, I'm like, okay, we're going in the right direction. He's still he's been firmly considered out.
Yeah, that's too red violent. We do have temporary brain freeze in the third quarter. I don't know what that is.
It's low IQ. Yeah, it's low IQ. It's low IQ. They pretend they're like, oh, we're up. We can take this easy now, and then they assume the team's gonna go down. These teams aren't doing that. This isn't 2019 anymore. These aren't like built.
You gotta put 30 on this team, man. You gonna make. We gotta like look. You want to keep beating you down? You gotta look at them, like when you beat somebody mad. You keep on being like, good touch. You want to score another touchdown? Want we keep going? I want to keep going. You want sit down? Sit down. I'm done. Like, quick. Go ahead. Quick. I mean, you gotta keep going on them, man. That's what the Bucks ain't doing. They're like, oh, they gonna give up. No. You gonna have
Nobody's giving up. Nobody's giving up. Put them away.
Put them away. Put them out in misery. You gotta
stand an 8 count. Knock them out.
Stay property, baby. Stay property.
Right. Get
gotta
down
make
and
him lay
lay down.
down.
Right. That's it.
You gotta make him lay down, man. They talking about, oh, he ain't getting down. Okay, I'm gonna make you lay down.
Right. Go ahead, Pat. Then we gonna go to Bleach Report, boss. Go
Oh.
ahead, Pat.
Also, Giannis's mid range is looking again. It looks better again. So there's that. He's been hitting. It's in rhythm too. They're
Yep,
like
I
good
agree.
shots. They're good shots. They're not
Right.
just like a desperation shots last second on the clock. He's going in the. It's early in the shot clock, just hitting it.
Agreed.
Which I really like that he's doing this because this helps his game out to preserve his body long term. It helps that it shuts up all that stupid no bag talk that people bring up.
Yeah, no bad. No, he's showing something now. And you know one thing we're also got to give Giannis credit on? It looks like he's figured out that he doesn't have to go 100 miles per hour all the time.
Yeah,
I feel like he's playing with certain pace now.
It only took what years? How many years has been in the league? 10 years?
10 years, yep.
I mean, well, different team construction, so I'll give you that. Because this team is much better. This is probably his best team offensively he's had in a long time.
Hey, Dre West, if you'd have saw what happened, bro, you would know why I'm tight, bro. It's not about him getting hurt. There was a self-inflicted injury by trying to flop. That's why I don't have sympathy for flopping, bro. If he wouldn't have flopped, he wouldn't have got hurt, Dre West. I'm telling you.
I'm sorry. West, he was doing it all game. He was like trying to flop.
See, Joel Marquez saying the same thing, Dre. I'm not trying to say for somebody to get hurt, but when you're flopping and doing it to yourself, I can't have no sympathy for you. I can't when you do it to yourself. That I'm not gonna go for that.
Sorry, he was trying to do it. The Gary Trent one was crazy.
Right, yeah, that I mean, damn, you flopping and you flopping all over the place. So yeah, you're gonna hurt yourself. I don't have no shame for you.
Man, he was like, he folded himself up. He probably towards ACL with that. The way he look.
Yep.
All right, you got anything else to say? Before I go, Pat? I mean,
they're pretty much set with everything. There's other stuff, but you go ahead.
Yeah, we're gonna spin a block. Yeah, go ahead, Bleach Report boss. I'm gonna tap in Prime Take too. Go ahead, Bleach Report boss.
First of all, I want to shout out B-Shaq. Giannis got mid range, man. He did 2 shots in a row with mid range. Like, oh, you ain't gonna come? I got it. You ain't gonna come about me? All right, I got it again. I'm like,
shoot with confidence,
bro. They was like, man, we have to, cause it was like they just at that point they just rushed him when he had the ball.
Right.
They just rushed him half court. I'm like, is he Dame now? What's going on?
But that's what you want to see because that's gonna make the defense collapse. Once they start seeing that they can't do that, the defense has to come up. So at that point, it should be people cutting to the basket. Yeah. It should be people cutting to the basket. So I'm hoping that he can keep this up because that's gonna really give us more range offensively to be more dynamic and our shooters to get more open looks. Go ahead, Bleach Report, boss.
Yeah, so that, the mid range is going, everybody's flowing in the first half. This third quarter, it should have blown them out. They should have just put the foot to neck, put them out the misery. But it's just that Melo just kept on 38 shots. You show that stat, 38 shots.
Right.
Nobody. I mean, Miller probably did most of the damage, but just them two. You ain't gonna win that many games if those 2 guys trying to go down the court. Like, but that Melo's going crazy. It was like every shot go in. Like they tried everything. But
I mean, yeah, he hit some tough shots though. Like, I gotta give him that.
Agreed.
Like some of those shots were just like, how do you hit that? Man, but he's like
LaMelo's
that. So
cold,
he's like that.
LaMelo was cold, bro. LaMelo was cold. I was watching. I'm like, man, this dude, he's the real deal.
I got a question for you guys. Would you rather have LaMelo or would you rather have Tyrese Halliburton?
Oh, LaMelo easily. LaMelo, that's not even a debate.
I have a question.
I just want to hate on that man. That's all.
Yeah, that's not even.
He's a fraud. Different. That guy's a fraud. You know what? Let me go back to me yesterday. They were so bad that even the Pacers announcers was pretty much just dogging us the whole game, talking crazy about us, and then they showed the highlights. They wasn't even showing our highlights with the game. They just showed their highlights. I'm like, what kind of organization just do one highlights of their one team? That's it. But we did like both of them highlights. We just show how the game went. It's just just trash. They trash. They got this star trash. Your team's trash. He's just a fraud. Get out of here, man. So back with tonight. Tonight the Bucks got their 8th win this year. Turn around. We got 1 win behind getting back to 500. And I'm just so proud how this team kept up resiliency. Your finally bench Pat Connaughton down. He's not going they're probably going to try to trade him in a couple of days or maybe a couple of weeks. Or I don't know when it's going to happen. It's going to happen soon. But
how is that going to happen? You got to have two parties. We want to get rid of Pat, but we got to have a suitor that wants Pat.
No one wants him. That's the problem.
That's the problem. Yeah, that's the problem.
We could say as much as you want. You want to get rid of Pat. You want to get rid of Marjon. You want to get rid of Bobby. No one wants them. Only person people actually do want is Bobby. But apparently he's untouchable right now. So
the reason why he's untouchable, the reason I read why he's untouchable because they want a big return. They don't want just a regular player. They can return. And
problem they know that. Keep going, Daniel, because I'll return afterwards.
Yeah, they said they wanted a big from return, and pretty much everybody that been asking, we want this player, that player. Like, no, we want a big in return. We're not going to have just a regular scorer for Bobby. Right. They want a guy that replaces Bobby. Otherwise, then we have another problem. Then after that,
yeah. So another issue too with that, all the teams that are going to trade, they're going to trade guards for him. They're not going to trade a big, because every team wants a big right now. We're not the only ones who want a big.
Every team needs a big. Yep.
Every single team wants a big. There's rumors with Lakers trying to get bigs. We're trying to get big. All the bigs that are taken are all on teams that are not going to trade them.
Correct.
OKC is not going to trade their bigs. You'd be stupid if you trade Victor. I would burn down if I was a Spurs fan. I would burn down the franchise if you did that nonsense. Right.
But bigs are hard to come by now. That's what it is. That's why they went so fast in the first round of this past draft. Look how many bigs went in the first round and how quick and how early they went.
Portland got like 5 of them.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. People are just collecting big men because it's going to be a ransom for them shortly. It's going to be a ransom where teams going to be giving up multiple firsts for people like Robert Williams III. I'm telling y'all, watch what happens.
And I don't know about multiple firsts because he is injury prone. So a first for sure.
Yeah, first. Yeah,
multiple, is he even playing? Does he play?
He's been playing so far. And
so far, but you never know with him. It's always touch and go.
It's a very big risk that you want to take with that. You got to make sure he's like perfectly fine. I don't know. I feel like we do have one of the better medical staff in the league, but I don't know. Compared to what I've seen to others, of course, I think the Middleton thing is more so because of Middleton himself, not because of the staff.
Right.
He's been clear for a long time. That is 100% on Middleton. But everyone else, I think, has been better.
Yeah.
It's definitely better than whatever's going on in the Pelicans over there, because that's just like...
that's
they had to sign a guy, and that man was starting the next game.
Right. Go ahead and finish your thought, Bleacher Report, then we'll go to Prate.
All right, yeah, just so so far just tonight, I just enjoyed how this team is just gelling. Everybody getting their wide open shots. Giannis is saying that he wants to do more driving so he get guys wide open. If he gets that, then he don't want to close the lane up, he'll shoot his mid range. I'm like, at this point, how you gonna stop him? If Giannis hit his mid range consistently like he did tonight, because that was crazy. I never just watching him hit the mid range like it was nothing. And they just look around like, I can't stop. Like, what do you want me to do? Like, then they blitz him. Because this is our former coach, Charlie Lee. He used to be on the coach. Right. He tried everything. He tried to blitz him, tried to get in his guy's face, tried to guys crash on him. He still had every answer for that equation. I'm like, this guy he's going to continue to get better and better. But I see everybody else around him get better and better. And I just hope that if Rollins does play and that shoulder's okay, he can do it. And I just hope that happens, and I just hope that when Mills come out, whenever that comes, get him off the bench first, then think about starting. But that's all I got my thoughts from now. Go ahead, Prate.
Shout out to Prate. What's good? 1 second, Prate. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. We grinding here. It's 11 at night, y'all. Hit the like button to show some appreciation for what we doing here and for the Bucks win. Salute. Go ahead, Prate.
Yeah, the Bucks look good again. I mean, I didn't expect the perfect game as a back-to-back.
Right. Agreed.
So, So it is. You got back-to-back type of energy. I feel like they was like going through the motions at times, but looking good doing it. Right, winning doing it. That's all that matters on the back-to-back. That you can win going through the motions. Because back-to-back games are hard to win. So it's not like it's a given on any back-to-back. So to be able to win a back-to-back is good.
Agreed.
Because
Shows
players
growth
are a
in the
little
team.
tired.
It shows growth in the team.
So we an older team, and to win a back-to-back, that's good for the Bucks. Ajax. What do y'all think about Ajax? I was talking to somebody. I was out there talking about
Good defender, but he
they
has
was trying
no
to argue with me
offense.
about Ajax and how he should be playing more.
No.
And I was like, I don't think so.
Yeah, I'm 100% with you on that.
Yeah.
I think he's getting the right amount of minutes.
Yeah, like
his offense is so limited and so cringe.
it's
Like,
so
did you see when he was trying to shoot a
cringe.
jumper and he shot it like a one hand, like a push shot or something? I was like, yo, the whole arena was like, like his offense is.
Hey man, I'd have been. If I was the coach, I'd have
twice.
probably took him out the game.
He
Just
did
because
it twice.
embarrassed him.
He did it twice.
Like,
He
he
did
did
that
it twice.
stupid
And he
Florida.
airball one. I'm looking like, bro,
He needs to stay after shots.
you better be lucky. He played defense. He wouldn't be in the league.
Yeah.
He wouldn't be in the D League, the G League. He wouldn't be in no league with that offensive package.
Defense keeps you in the league.
Dre West, we are not dissing. We're not dissing. We're just saying flopping is the reason he got hurt, Dre West. That's what we're saying.
Man, that boy.
Yeah,
that
when
boy.
he got
When you
hurt,
talking
we're
about
not
Grant
making
Williams,
fun of the injury. If you get
Why
hurt,
do we
that's
gotta-
one thing. But when you're putting yourself in position to get injured, that's what makes it hard to feel pity.
what did he
for
do?
you.
Tear his Achilles?
I don't know.
No,
We don't know yet. He was like just flopping everywhere tonight, bro. You know how you.
Oh yeah, man, they was all flopping.
But I
They
feel
was
what you're
all
saying.
flopping.
We're not trying to bring no bad karma, Dre West.
I
But
mean,
if you flopping, you flopping. Like I
They was
can't.
all flopping.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what got him in trouble.
I feel like the whole between him and Melo, it was flop city.
Flop
Look at their-
City,
They
bro.
was out there acting. Melo was
Look at their coach.
flying and shooting threes at the same time.
Yeah.
Say
Look
it
at the
again.
coach.
Say
Bro,
it again, bro. What?
Dude was flying and shooting. He was leaning to the side like a Tibbo
Right.
watching the three. So like
Bro.
you doing too much flopping. And they was calling it though. That's what made it even worse.
That's what
I feel like they got him going.
It's because they called that one time with Dame. That's why they called one
No,
on for
the
Dame.
refs got dude going. He was flopping the whole game.
They
I mean,
did
he was
the same
flopping
thing for
on
Dame
defense.
too, though.
He was flopping on
Just keep-
offense. I mean, it was getting ridiculous out there. They should get fined. I thought they was banning flops.
That's what I said too.
They
Like,
say that
They
they
should get
always say
fined. They
this
was flopping all over the place. It was
It's
crazy.
It's like this every year. They'll do one thing where like, oh, we're gonna focus on this one thing, and then they'll do it for like the first 5 games, and then they'll stop doing it. The refs won't do all this because they know if the players complain, they're getting paid no matter what.
right.
I mean,
I can do it. I can do a terrible job the whole time.
They was a little ridiculous with it. I mean, dude.
Right, you just gotta laugh.
Melo was flopping, bro. He was every time he shot a 3-point, he was leaning to the side about to fall over. I'm looking like, bro, he was making it. I mean, he can shoot. I know, but he just got an awkward game anyway. He got an awkward shot.
Yeah.
So it's kind of you don't even know if he's shooting it or not. But it go in. So that's all that matters.
Right. Hey, we got to get credit to. Hey, before you keep going on that, Pronte, I just want us all to acknowledge that Bobby played great defense tonight.
Oh yeah, I saw Bobby come. Did he get 2 or 3 blocks?
The 3 blocks. Bobby had 3 blocks.
Oh, came out and he came out of nowhere and blocked. I'm like, who is this?
Who is this?
Who is this player?
Oh.
Will he block shots? I didn't even think he could jump over the rim. I was tripping like dude came from 3-point line blocking shots. I'm like, y'all should be embarrassed letting Bobby block your shot.
Exactly.
Yeah, he wasn't even trying to block your shot. He was trying to foul you, and you still let him block your shot. So good. Shout out to Bobby. Something going on.
Oh,
you got some good team chemistry out there because
right.
They got Bobby playing defense. They got people diving on the ground.
Yeah.
That dude was trying to tell me that Ajax.
Brook is not fast. We know that. Brook can't jump. We know that. But he's at least trying. I see real, genuine effort from Brook.
Oh yeah, I see genuine effort out of Brook. I've been seeing that for half of the season.
Right. Yeah, I've seen genuine effort out of Brook.
And I'm not going. This shout out to Brook. Shout out to the Bucks. This contract season, Brook.
Not
Contract year,
it's
Brook is
that.
good for the Bucks.
Another
And
thing for
last
that.
time Brook had a contract year, Brook tried
Oh,
hard in his contract year. I'm gonna tell you that. I didn't peep him. When his contract year, dude be going hard. Like
played
Contract
38
year
minutes. He played
and new
38
baby.
minutes, ain't breathing hard. Nothing.
he ain't breathing hard. He come back in shape. You know what I mean? Like contract year Brook is a different animal. Like
Man,
that's
I,
that when he
I,
won the championship, that was contract year Brook.
nope,
So
nope,
contract
nope,
Hey,
year Brook
nope,
is
that
nope.
might be a good thing. Hold on. If he has
no, that's
if
a
it's a
good
contract,
thing.
it's a good thing for us.
No, but
He
just don't re-sign him. That's all I'm gonna say that because
Yeah.
this is what he do. Every contract year he step his game up. Then once he get that check, he kind of like take a break, go to Disneyland, chill, stay there for a year, play around, and then it's contract year again. Then he started coming back in shape and balling. But contract year Brook means that's good news for Bucks.
simple things you can do. Sign and trade him to Orlando. There you go. You can go to Disneyland all you want every single day.
No,
They're
just
right
don't
there.
sign him next year because
Sign
this
and
Right.
trade.
contract year Brook.
Sign and trade for
I
a
already
reason.
know what Brook on. He know
That's
he's trying to get one more check,
Yep.
and that's all. You
I
watch it
agree.
happen. Watch it
I
happen.
agree.
he
He
has a
didn't
new.
do nothing
Hey,
this
Gary
last year.
Trent too. Hey, Gary Trent has really gotten out of that funk. Gary Trent hit some big threes for us tonight. That's why I said I gave him the game ball tonight. He had 16 points, but all his points were at timely points in the game. I really think he helped maintain the lead or stop the bleeding tonight. I really like what I saw from Gary Trent.
I do like Gary Trent is good. Like he's back. Like this is what we expected to see out of him. We see this is exactly the Gary Trent we expected to see. Open threes, making plays, playing a little bit of defense. Not a
Right.
great defender,
Right.
but a service of him. But make the open three. A real player. That's before we was getting nothing. We was getting the line right, and we was asking what was going on. Like who was this guy, and then who was this guy with the dress? These two dudes with dress. I don't even know what they doing on the team. The line right is still trash. He can't shoot. Let's be honest. The line right can't shoot the ball to save his life. Like
He can't even defend
every time
sometimes.
they pass
Honestly,
him for three, I just know it's a miss.
And
I'm
his
like, all right,
dribbling
you
package
this.
is cringe. His dribbling package is cringe.
Nah,
Hold on 1 second. Our boy in the super chat. Hold on 1 second. Monolando, appreciate the $2 super chat, homie. Brooke is on that MJ secret stuff. Space Jam stuff. Come on, bro. So he on something. Hey, Brooke is balling, but like Pronte was saying, Monolando, maybe this is contract Brooke.
it
It
is
could be
contract Brook. It's
contract
also
Brooke.
a new baby. It's also he has a new kid. He has a baby he had a baby.
Yeah.
It makes a difference for these players. When
Oh,
you
yeah.
gotta pay for your kids, you gotta make sure you play well because you gotta need that contract.
Y'all play well for the kids.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just hope the Bucks don't fall for it again. That's all
Oh, they
I'm
will
gonna say.
100% will. They 100%
Win a
will.
ring with the ring or without a ring. Don't do that again. We
100%
ain't
will.
doing that.
Knowing this front office, they 100% will. 20 million a year.
They better not. They better not do it. They better not do it. Not like Brook Lopez, but it's his time. Go out in style, man. Go out with a ring. Do
Right.
your thing. But don't be the Bucks should not. If we win the ring or not, the Bucks should not re-sign Brook Lopez. He's too old.
Yeah, I
That's
agree.
just the bottom line.
And it can't and not mobile.
And he's not gonna get faster.
Yeah.
Brook Lopez is not getting better.
Right, Robert Allen, you're right. Prince has been consistent also. I think he had 2 stinkers, but besides that, he's been very
No,
solid.
Prince has been playing consistent. Been one of the more consistent players on the team.
Agreed. Thank you. Agreed.
Like, what
He's
you're gonna
doing
get
his
out of him.
job. He's doing his job. Like
Yeah,
We had the
literally,
opposite.
he's doing his job.
We had the opposite of what the Lakers have. When the Lakers get Heat players, they completely suck for them. When we get Lakers players, they're great for us.
Oh, yeah.
Right, Brooke. Now this right.
Brooke
Right.
Beasley was a Lakers player.
Right.
Right here with Prince. Look, keep giving us your ex players. We'll take them. I'm sure we can probably
How
make
long do
D'Lo
y'all
work.
think we can start Ajax? How long can we need them to start? But how long can we get away with it?
Until
Maybe
we
you
have
can
to
do
play a
5
top
minutes.
level team. Until we
Yeah.
have to play a top level team. If we're playing a strong, like a high level team, like the Celtics, you cannot play him that long because his offense is just not there.
They're gonna
And it's not even not there. It don't even exist. Like that's crazy to me. Like he's like Matthias Tybel or whatever that dude is, or Roberson for back in the day, where they lock down defenders but can't give you nothing offensively. That's what I feel like Andre Jackson Jr. He
I
can
just
do
don't get it
everything
though.
but
I
score.
don't get why Andre Jackson can't just go to the drive to the lane and dunk the ball. I just don't get it.
Yeah, he
Maybe
has the athleticism to do
he's
that.
super athletic. He's super athletic. Like Fives can jump out the gym. He still every time you go to the lane, there's no dunks.
It's
I
how
mean,
he's
like,
so. It's because
Okay,
that's
too,
how
Red.
that's how he played during in college. That's why, because that's what he was. That's what his role was the whole time during college. So you're still used to that. I don't
that
know
was
any.
his
He doesn't
role
know
or
any
that
better.
was his skill set.
Yeah,
It looked like
he
that was
did.
a skill set, not
That
a
was
role.
what his skills. That's what his thing is. He's always been this type of player, where it's like
For the
pass
layup,
first. Yeah, he will never. Even when he has an open thing, he will always pass first.
he will
That's been
never
his
go
thing.
for a layup. That's crazy. I mean, at least he knock it down an occasional three every now and
Right.
then.
Yeah.
I mean, I'd rather see him. I'd rather see him shoot threes than to actually go to
Anything
the
else? Yeah, the three. I trust him more at the three.
a
Hold on one
floater.
second.
No
Right.
floaters. No mid range shots at all.
Hold on one second
Don't
before I
take
tell
the
our
mid-
homie Maurice in the super chat. Maurice, appreciate you spending the block in the super chat with the $5. If DeLon Wright played Bronny Jr. in a one-on-one, they both would lose. Fecal matter vibes. Jesus.
Yeah, Ajax. Yeah, Ajax needs to play the PJ Tucker role. Ajax needs to do the exact way PJ Tucker does: corner threes and defend. That's it.
That's
Yeah.
it. Shout out to Maurice. That was crazy.
If I'm Ajax, I'm calling PJ Tucker tomorrow. To like, hey, teach me how to shoot corner threes.
I mean,
That's all
Right.
you need to do.
he makes some threes, but man, if he got to step inside that 3-point line, it's a wrap.
If he has to make a basketball move towards the hoop, it's a problem.
It's a problem. He don't know what to
It's a
do.
problem.
Like it don't even make sense because I mean, if you play any type of basketball, you get the ball right in front of the basket. It's kind of easy. And you think for an NBA player, you just jump, especially if he got the hops he got, just
Right.
jump, bro. Just jump and lay it up. It ain't really that hard. It seems like he just get lost, and he automatically passed the ball.
Right.
And I be like, "Dude, crazy." That you know they be mad at him. I could tell they be mad at him because they be like, "Bro, you right in front of the basketball.
Right.
It don't get no easier than that.
He has
Nobody's
Ben,
holding you."
he has Ben Simmons syndrome.
That stuff, man.
No, he has Ben Simmons syndrome.
Confidence to dunk on nobody.
Yeah,
Like,
that's Ben Simmons syndrome.
Look, I don't know, man. It don't take no confidence just to jump and dunk the ball in front of the rim with
Right.
nobody in front of you. You don't need confidence for that. What's the worst thing that's gonna happen? The man got a 45-inch vertical. He's 6'8". He don't have to jump that high to lay the ball up. I don't know. Somebody need to work on his feet or something. I don't know. It can't be that hard. It can't be that hard. It just can't be that hard, bro. Come on now. I don't know. But because we need him to play. That's my thing. Like, we're gonna need him to play and be out there and get a good 10 points out of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
You know. But if you can't pass the ball, all they gonna do is tilt to Dame and Giannis, and they gonna clog up the lane.
Yeah.
And then you're gonna have a problem out there.
Yeah. We got a lot of turnovers because of that too. With how he would just try to pass it to Giannis in the paint when Giannis is already surrounded by 3 different guys around him. Like, what is Giannis supposed to do at that point? Like, Giannis is gonna look at him like, "Why are you passing it to me?"
just shoot it, bro. I don't care if you miss. just shoot
it. If you miss, I'll try to rebound it and try to dunk it back in, put a put back in.
He doesn't have the confidence right now. I just don't think he has the confidence.
I wonder what he'd be doing in practice. Like, what is he doing in practice? Does he not shoot in practice either?
Exact same thing we're seeing right now. Exact same thing. I guarantee it.
I can't believe that. That can't be a thing. Well, shout out to Ajax. No offense, bro, but come on now.
Right.
You in the NBA, layups open layups should be easy.
Yeah, I agree. And then, like you said, with his athleticism, he should want to come to the lane and
just punch on everybody.
Yeah, I be punching on people.
I don't get it. That's the most surprising thing.
I be so like, why would you? If I had hops like that, and I had a little house when I was younger, and that's the only thing I would think about. How can I get to the rack to try to poke on somebody? That's all I would be thinking about. And him to be able to have a 45. Oh man, listen. I'll be having all types of posters if I was dude.
Yeah, I expected a
I'll
couple
be
posters,
all
couple
types of
lives,
posters.
like a couple posters. He just don't do it. I'll be like, what? It just throws you off because you know how high he can jump. It's
Right.
like you know how high he can jump. He's here, his jump, I saw his whole neck,
Over
whole
the
face
rim,
over the rim,
right.
and I'm looking like,
I
why
ain't
you just
never
don't go
done
to the
nothing like that
lane?
now.
Just go to the lane and just poke on everybody. Even if you miss, you're gonna get a foul.
Exactly.
You can't make free
Man,
throws either, though. That's
crazy.
another problem.
Yeah,
His
Crazy.
free throws are not that great either.
Yes.
So that's another issue. Again, he has
He
Ben Simmons
Bleach
syndrome
Report
is a
ball. Can I
real
tap you out
thing.
for 1 second just to let Mr. Cool tap in before it get
You
too much?
said Ben Simmons?
Yeah, Ben
Yeah,
Simmons
just
syndrome.
real quick. Yeah, this was it. Yeah,
But
I'm
even
tapping
Ben
back in.
Simmons is driving to the lane and dunking. You see what I'm saying? Ben Simmons is driving and dunking the ball. You know,
Hold on
I
one
just don't
second,
know.
y'all. We got the living legend has entered the chat. Hold on 1 second. 1 second, y'all. Y'all know who this man is at the bottom left. One of the most distinguished members of the chat. Y'all see the glasses. Y'all know the voice. Y'all know the man. Mr. Cool, it's on you. Go ahead, sir.
Hey, gentlemen, listen, I'm old, so I had to write notes. I can't. Y'all young. My memory ain't that good, so I wrote some things down about the game today because I'm like, I'll forget. um, One of the keys to tonight, obviously, was Giannis's mid range. Just amazing how well he's developed that shot now. Where I used to cringe when he used to take that, I want him to take it now.
Right.
He's just that good at it, which is pretty shocking to me. In fact, they had a stat I thought I saw, and maybe Paz, he was actually shooting better from mid range than Kevin Durant was
Oh,
at
that's
one point.
crazy.
Was he?
Yeah, I know.
Well,
Now he don't take as many probably as Kevin Durant, but he
that's
still had a higher percentage of mid range.
I mean, KD is also injured too, so yeah, it's probably going to change as the season goes around. But he is top 5 right now in free throw in mid range right now.
That's crazy. Trent Jr. really has arrived. I mean, he's so good now. I don't even worry about Beasley no more.
Oh,
That's a good sign. That's a good sign.
Yeah, cool. You
Hold on 1 second, Mr. Cool. Let me get my man
Okay.
Maurice spit the block. Appreciate
All right.
the $5 super chat. If Doc Rivers would show Andre Jackson Jr. a mic and drill video, he could have all-star potential. Grown man can't make a damn layup. Come on, then, my ninja. Jesus Christ. Hey, my boy Maurice been on fire. Salute to Maurice. Go ahead, Mr. Cool.
Gotta give credit to Bobby for 3 block shots.
Thank you.
Bobby Portis. That's and they were good blocks too. So now I want to talk about our team as a whole.
Okay.
These last 2 games, yesterday and today, these are games we would have lost early in the season. So we have to just look at the progress. We were, missing games, close games in the beginning, whereas now we're winning those games. So that's great progress. And then the next thing we have to do is learn how to build on big leads instead of making kind of minimal mistakes at that time. We're getting big leads, and we got to have good decision making at that point because you
Correct.
could put those teams away. If we go up 20 on somebody, we should make that 25 to 30. But typically, what's been happening is we'll get up 20 and come down and have 2, 3 really bad possessions. They come back and score, and then they're right back in the game.
Right.
So that's when Giannis and Dame, if they're on the floor, you got to be leaders to make sure we don't take bad, low percentage shots at those moments.
Agreed.
So we could put those teams will quit. You build a big enough lead, they're just going to quit. But you mess around and you turn it over. We take a bad shot, pass the ball unnecessarily to somebody. We turn it over. They come back and knock down a couple of threes. Down was back down to 14, and those teams get inspired. So, but that's the next step. I think we just taking step by step with our team. And I think hopefully that's what Doc's thinking. That we just take one step at a time. At least we're getting to the place where we're winning these games now that are close. Whereas before we were losing.
Facts. That's a great point. And the third quarter, Mr. Cool. We won the third quarter today.
That's what I mean. But when we get expand the lead to 20 points, we got 2 superstars. We should be able to put teams away once we get a lead that big. Just put them away. But every time we get a big lead, we get a crazy turnover, bad shot selection. Like we
Well,
forgot how to run our offense. So I'm not
I
sure. Go
I
ahead.
saw like last game. I know that Indiana went to a zone. And I think it threw the Bucks off. They
Could
went
be.
to a zone and that threw the Bucks off, and then they didn't get back on defense. And then
Right.
this game, I think just the refs and LaMelo was just colluding at some point in that game, and they
He
just
said the
started
refs
having him
and
take off.
LaMelo is nasty work.
They was colluding because they was just foul three between them two. All you did was watch free throws. I mean, doing the
And
free
then,
throw like 5 straight times off of ticky tack calls. We looking like what? Like what's
and then
this?
I got a question for you guys. Do we cut DeLon Wright and re-sign Pat Beverly? Is that something
Oh
we should do or
wow,
not?
No,
Pat is better.
he's
Definitely
better,
better.
but he's also older.
Understood.
I don't mind. I don't care about his age. I care
How
about his
old is he? How much
his
older?
matters,
mental
bro.
state. Can he
He
stay
will bring some
disciplined and not do
toughness
stupid
again.
stuff?
And toughness.
Toughness,
We
yeah.
need.
But
We
he
just
also
need another
does
point guard
things.
that can come in and get after people like Andre Jackson does, but we have a more versatile player with Pat Beverly.
But
He brings a
maybe
little
that's
more offensive
Rollins though.
skills.
When Rollins could come back healthy, I think Rollins
Yeah,
could do that.
could be. But DeLon Wright is just, man, it's just not
He's hard to
happening.
watch.
Yeah, he is,
I
and
mean,
he's
and
not
just
doing
think about
so much.
this
Huh?
because Mr. Cool on that run because it was Ajax and DeLon right at the same and of course at the same time. Who's
Right,
scoring? Who's scoring? Who's scoring in
right,
that? Who's scoring?
right.
Right.
You see
Well,
what I'm saying?
and that one little runner that Ajax took, I watched how Charlotte defended. They literally dropped back into the paint. They just said, "Here, go ahead. We're gonna let you shoot." You can't have that because
Yeah.
now you're playing 4 against 5. That just makes it too hard. And they
Yeah,
wanted him to shoot.
that's
They
what I don't get.
wanted him to shoot.
I'm like, bro, if you don't go hit a steam and try to dunk on all of them,
Right.
they under the rim. They give you the head start. Well, they're not gonna take a charge. They just
Well,
don't. They know you don't.
even if they take a charge, Prati, that's fine.
It's
Be
fine.
aggressive and go attack that rim. You
Attack
get a
the
charge,
rim.
get a charge.
Get a
But he
charge.
needs to attack
Even
the rim.
if it's a charge, I don't care. Go attack the rim.
Right. That's right.
Go attack
That's
the
right.
rim.
That's right.
It's more
So
likely you'll get a foul. You'll get a good foul on anyways.
Right.
Anything would be better than seeing that floater again. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah. Pretty ugly.
Agreed.
Pretty ugly.
He got to get confidence though too. I don't think he's confident in his game.
Well, you guys are asking a good question about how much will he stay in the starting lineup. I think as long as Dame's out there, he gonna be in there a while because he will put that direct pressure and guard the most difficult guard, so Dame don't have to because Dame's defense is still suspect.
Not the best. Agreed.
I think he's a good passer, so I think it helps him. You know, because when he gets the ball, he makes a quick pass. You know, that kind of throws the defense off. But eventually, they're just gonna sit back and not hold you.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
like,
I mean,
do what you gonna do.
he's a specialist. He's a defensive specialist. So you have to figure out how you play him. Maybe a time in the game you bring him back in later because somebody gets hot. And then you say, hey, man, I need you to go out and slow him down a little bit. So, but you may not be able to play him a regular full game because of his lack of offense. Because eventually that's going to get exposed. And it's going to hurt the other players. Because if they're not guarding him, somebody else is getting doubled easily off of him. So.
Right.
Anyway, listen, gentlemen, I got to run because it's late. I got church in the morning.
All right.
So I got to
Appreciate you
man.
tapping in.
All right,
Mr.
guys.
Cool, the living legend. Appreciate you tapping in, sir.
See ya. All right.
Bleach Report Balls tapping you back in. Let's do a round robin real quick. Let's start with Pass. Then we'll go to Bleach Report Balls and then end with Prontech. Go ahead. Pass.
No, Gibson ain't on today?
I saw it in it, but it's late for
Gibson
will be asleep on the microphone if Gibson this time. Let's not forget Gibson has fell asleep twice on live. We yelling and screaming, and Gibson was sleeping like this.
He's in the. If he's at the same time,
he fired everybody. He went to sleep.
After 11, we gotta watch Gibson. After 11, we gotta watch.
11 for him is 12 for him. Yeah, because 11 for him is 12.
Yeah, 12. Yeah, exactly.
He's in the same time zone as me, so he's gonna. I already feel tired. Lucky for me, I sleep late, so it's fine.
Right. Oh man, go ahead, pass. Then we gonna do a round robin before we get up out of here. Go ahead.
Let's just hope Chris gets back and it looks fine. I'm gonna wait to say what my things about Chris until he comes in, because I do not want to say anything bad, anything good, or anything about him until he actually plays. He is not on this team until he shows on the court.
Agreed.
How many minutes? I don't care. I just want you to be on the court. If you are only on there for 10 seconds playing because we were on a blowout game and Doc's like, go outside, go play for a bit, I don't care. Just throw him in there just to see what he does. The rest of his team, everything's looking very well. Dame and Giannis connection is looking better and better every single game. Bobby's is up and down, but he's not terrible as he was before. Trent looks like a real player finally. TP been the best player so far, like the most consistent player on this team, other than Giannis. So that's good. DeLon, I want you off this team. I need Rollins to get his shoulder fixed. So
get his shoulder fixed, right?
I cannot see this nonsense. That's it. That's really it.
I appreciate you, fast Bleach Report boss on you.
Man, I just want this team, like, they don't play until Tuesday. Then they'll play again.
Hold on one second, Bleach Report boss. Hold on one second. Robert Allen, you said it's 1:30 p.m. Where are you at? Where are you at, Robert Allen? I know you're on the other side of the globe. Where you at? Let us know in the
you
chat.
In Australia, New Zealand?
Bleach Report boss.
Wow.
Right.
Hold on. Right.
You global, man. You global, bro.
Right.
I'm gonna look up some time zones. Hold on.
I'm gonna see Robert Allen. Go ahead, Bleach Report boss.
Remember that time he was in Europe and you was doing lives? He was like, I do like different times. It was crazy.
Yeah, so. I was doing lives that when I be in Europe, I be doing lives at 3 a.m. It'd be 3 a.m. over there. I be on live. Straight up, 3 a.m, 4 a.m, get to it. It don't stop. Go ahead, Bleach Report boss.
All right, man. Just seeing this, like, I was saying they'll play again till Tuesday. Then they'll play again till on Saturday. So this is the time for this team to get their rest, get their, bruises going together and start collecting wins. Okay. But I don't know.
Hey, we reaching out to the Philippines, Thailand. Shout out to you, Robert Allen. Okay, hope all is well in the Philippines. Salute. Appreciate you tapping in.
Man, shout out to the Philippines, man. Bucks Nation, baby.
Hey, we not just local, we global around here. But let you get in. I gotta put some new people up in here. But go ahead, Bleach Report ball. Then we're gonna end with Pronte.
All right, so it's just they gotta continue doing what they're doing. The 8 and 9. People was dying us, and now also they're like, "Oh, we was cheering for you guys. We was cheering for you." No, he wasn't. Stop lying. The referees still calling games the way they're calling it, so we know what's up. So we're gonna do it without you guys. So shout out to the Bucks. Shout out Bucks Nation. We're gonna keep this going. Tuesday, let's keep it going. Let's get these wins up, man. Let's not just stay up.
Right, that's it.
Stay up. Go
Appreciate
Bucks.
You, Bleach Report boss. Pronte on you.
Well, man, we making progress.
Agreed.
That's for sure. We can all see it. I think the league is seeing it. I think we're a better team than last year.
Agreed.
I'm gonna say that right now. I'm gonna just say that because look how we played Indiana this year versus last year.
Push them away.
You know what I mean? We can keep up. We can get back on defense a little bit better on Indiana. We could play Indiana. Indiana just run us off the court, make us look tired. You know what I mean? Make us look old. You know what I mean? That was all last year. That was the theme all last year. You're not seeing too much of that this year.
Mm-hmm.
So that means we are playing younger players, and then we had a somewhat of a better defensive philosophy in some type of way. Some type of way. I don't even know how.
I know what you were trying to say.
But you know what I mean?
Right.
I don't know what it is, but I know Indiana used to run. We couldn't keep up. We'd just be passing out. Right. So we're in good shape. I just think the Bucks still have they fall asleep at the wheel sometimes now. You know, they still have some players. They got to figure out what they're gonna do. And maybe when Middleton come back, we'll see a lot of more. We'll be able to sustain the lead more
Correct.
in April.
Stabilize.
So so when we come back, when he comes back, then that 20-point lead will stay. You know what I mean? But the eye test is the Bucks look good. Dame and Giannis pick and rolls coming around. Right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's definitely coming around. Then what happened? I told you Dame had to figure out how to drive in and throw a lob. It's really that simple with Giannis.
And did you also notice, I'm not saying this is Dame's shot, but I noticed him at least penetrating to the point where he's trying to use the floater.
That's what I'm
not
saying.
saying that's his shot, but I see what he's doing now. I see what he's doing.
Because if you do that, you're gonna get an easy shot for you.
Right.
For Dame and because they're gonna have to either stay on Giannis or stay on you. What they gonna do? They don't know. They really don't know because it's an automatic point either way.
And shout out to Giannis for his screens today. Giannis threw some excellent screens today.
Yeah, he's doing
and
better
what did
job
it lead to? Open threes for Dame. That's all we were saying. We weren't going in on Giannis saying he not playing hard. We're just saying if you execute the fundamentals, it make things easier. Did you see he was coming doing like he was watching videos on doing the screen? Like you saw him come boom, and then
but I just think that they both
half a step.
I think they both had to change a little bit. And
okay.
They still got a little change to go. Like Giannis likes to slip screens before, you know what I mean? He likes to slip. Right. Dame likes to do a short roll. He don't like to go in the paint on his pick and rolls. Now Dame's going in on his paint with the pick and rolls. Now he getting lob passes.
Right.
Now he getting layups. Now he getting the same stuff that Middleton was getting. You know what I mean? Because now they got to stick on Giannis. And then Giannis is doing a better job of running the side pick and roll and finishing the layups. I think, they was a little too deep. You can do the farther out pick and rolls with Brook Lopez because he's a better shooter and he has more of a mid-range touch, so he can do the short roll. Giannis is not going to be that good in the short roll.
That's fair.
So I think Dame liked the short roll a little better because it helps him with his 3-point game. So, I just think that they had to figure that out, and I think they have.
Right.
I think they have. I mean, we got 2 players scoring 30 points in the game. It didn't even make it look hard.
No, I agree. Low right
yeah, man, it didn't make it look hard. So I mean, that was light work for the Bucks. I think they could have blew them out. They could have blew both of these teams out. To be honest with you, they had big leads on both of these teams. I don't know what the East is looking like this year. The East is kind of sloppy altogether.
Right. No, I agree.
So
only 2 real teams.
So we're gonna see. But I appreciate y'all tapping in, bro. Appreciate my homie Pass out of New Jersey tapping in. My Wisconsin brethren down here at the bottom left. We got the VP Bleach Report boss. Bottom right, very respected member of the chat panel, Pronte. He ruffles some feathers sometimes, but it is what it is, right, Pronte?
It is what it is.
It is, bro.
It is what it ain't. It is what it ain't.
Appreciate you. All right, Pass. All right, y'all. Appreciate you. Hey, hold on. Did you have something to say, Pass? It looked like you was looking at some stats or something.
No. I'm looking at game scores.
Okay.
The Lakers are trash. That's all I'm going to say. They cannot, bro. There's something about the Nuggets. They cannot handle it.
It was blowing them up.
No. They were up by. Hold on. Let me look real quick so people know exactly what I'm talking about right here. Just saw it here. Right here. The game was 53-63. Lakers are up in the second quarter. Fourth quarter is 103 for the Nuggets to 80. The Lakers only scored. It was an 80-12 run.
That's what?
It's
a 50-12 run. That's how bad it was.
50 to that's like 80-12. That's crazy.
That's right. All right. Appreciate the stats.
All right,
Shout
man.
out to y'all. Appreciate y'all. All right. I gotta watch that. Damn.
50-12 is crazy.
All right, yo. Shout out. All right, Bleach Report boss. Gibson, let me tap you in, bro. Hold on 1 second. Tap in, Gibson.
Hold on. Salute to Amber, the general.
That's good. The people was asking for you, Gibson. I thought you was asleep because of the time. So I'm gonna let you have the floor. We're gonna end with Brandon. Go ahead and cook.
I ain't gonna be on too long, Amber, but I'm doing a little something. But I just want to say the game was a very great game tonight. I like everything what I see so far tonight. Let's keep up the wins and Let's go Bucks. Salute to the chat. Peace, love, and blessing to everyone. Salute to
See,
Brandon
y'all,
in the
hold on
chat.
1 second, Gibson. Hold on 1 second. I will let Brandon finish and we're going to go off together. But I just want the people, y'all asked for Gibson. Here he came. Hey, Gibson not even asleep yet. Gibson put in the pain to come online briefly just to salute to Bucks Nation, friends and family. Appreciate you. 2 minutes. Let Brandon finish. Look it. You getting the like button. They hitting the like button for the Bahamas.
Salute.
Shout out to the Mr. Bahamas. Shout out.
Salute.
Go
Salute.
ahead, Brandon.
Appreciate you
Before
guys.
so we can get let my boy get some rest. Go ahead, Brandon.
Hey, what's up, y'all?
What up?
Hey, great, another fucking win. We're climbing back up there. All we gotta do is keep backing up,
Right.
taking one game at a time. And we're gonna talk about these Packers tomorrow.
You already know. There we go, my man Brandon.
Hey, let's keep it rolling, Buck Nation.
That's
Let's
it.
keep it Buck Nation. And take it one game at a time. Take it one game at a time, y'all. I'll let y'all tomorrow.
All
Let's
right.
go.
Hey, Gibson, can you please give the your greeting, please, sir? Can you please end this live properly, sir?
Love and respect the Bucks Nation. Salute to everyone in the chat. Salute, peace and love. Salute to Brian. Salute to Amber. Good night to Bucks Nation and have a good one. Let's continue to stack up these men. Peace and love.
All right, there we
Gone.
go, my man. All right, y'all. My
Oh.
man Gibson made it. Y'all talking crazy. Gibson made it. Yeah, Gibson. Yeah. All right, Bucks Nation. I'm about to get up out of here. It's almost midnight. I'm Amber. This is Amber's Logic, Milwaukee Bucks Trades Rumors live edition, where we just got done talking about the big win between the Bucks and the Charlotte Hornets at Fiserv Forum in front of friends and family, where the Bucks were victorious, 119-125. Both of our stars went for 30. Melo went for 50, which was crazy. Brandon Miller went for 30 plus. We had to beat the Hornets and the refs, and we did both today. The streak continues. We're gonna keep handling our business. We're one game away from 500. I appreciate everybody tapping in. Hey, my boy Dre West. Hey, we not making fun of nobody getting hurt, bro. But when you put yourself in a coward's position and you got yourself hurt, it's hard for me to sympathize for you, bro. That's all I'm saying. If you at the game saw what Grant Williams was doing, you will understand. It's just hard to have sympathy when you do it to yourself, bro. Salute to the homie Dre West. Salute to everybody in the chat. Hey, we coming, y'all. Back to back. Winning on a back to back with this age team is impressive. Let's keep the momentum going. Let's keep the positive vibes going, Bucks Nation. We're doing what we need to do. Hopefully Rollins can come back soon and Middleton. And we really gonna start putting in some work with Middleton and Rollins come back, because Rollins is another dog and on-ball defender. Let's go, Bucks. I'm hyped and charged. Let's go, Bucks. Packers too tomorrow. Let's handle our business with these Niners. They some marks too. Go.